A used Cadillac can be one of the smartest luxury buys in America, or one of the fastest ways to turn a cheap luxury car into an expensive mistake. Because while some Cadillacs can deliver years of smooth, quiet, comfortable driving for surprisingly little money, others come with problems that can make that low purchase price look like a trap. So today, I'm breaking down 5 used Cadillacs that are actually worth buying, and 3 I'd think twice about. And pay close attention to the years and engines, because even within the same Cadillac model, choosing the wrong version can completely change the ownership experience. For this list, we're not just looking at which Cadillac has the nicest interior or the most horsepower, we're focusing on what actually matters when you're buying used: reliability history, known trouble spots, maintenance, comfort, value for the money, and how well these cars hold up as the miles pile on. And we'll start with a Cadillac that has become surprisingly affordable, but still looks and feels far more expensive than its used car price suggests. Let's start with number 5. At number 5, we have the 2014 to 2016 Cadillac XTS. And if your idea of a Cadillac is a big, quiet, comfortable American luxury sedan, this is probably the car you're picturing. The XTS gives you a huge cabin, a massive trunk, a soft and composed ride, and enough technology to still feel modern today. Better yet, depreciation has made these cars surprisingly affordable on the used market. Under the hood, the regular XTS uses GM's 3.6-liter naturally aspirated V6, and for most used buyers, that's the version I'd choose over the more complicated twin-turbo V-Sport. But this is not a Cadillac you should buy blindly. Check the CU infotainment screen carefully, because touchscreen failures and delamination are well-known complaints. You'll also want to pay attention to the suspension, especially on higher mileage cars, because replacing electronic suspension components can get expensive. And like any used Cadillac with the 3.6-liter V6, service history matters. Listen for unusual engine noise on a cold start, check for oil leaks, and make sure the previous owner didn't treat oil changes like an optional suggestion. I'd focus on well-maintained 2014 through 2016 examples with the naturally aspirated 3.6 and a documented service history. This is a great choice for someone who wants maximum comfort and road presence without paying Lexus money. Just remember, the cheapest XTS for sale is rarely the XTS you actually want to own. And if the XTS represents Cadillac's traditional luxury formula, the next car takes things in a much sportier direction. At number 4, we have the 2014 to 2016 Cadillac CTS. This is the Cadillac for someone who wants luxury and comfort, but doesn't want to feel like they're driving a rolling living room. The third-generation CTS has sharp styling, excellent road manners, a genuinely premium cabin, and rear-wheel drive dynamics that made it a legitimate American alternative to German sports sedans. For a used buyer focused on long-term ownership, I'd lean toward a well-maintained, naturally aspirated 3.6-liter V6, rather than chasing the more complicated high-performance versions. The 2.0-liter turbo can be tempting, especially because these cars are often cheaper, but condition and maintenance history become extremely important as mileage increases. There are also a few things you need to inspect before buying. Key touchscreen problems are common enough that you should test every function before handing over your money. Higher mileage cars can develop suspension wear, oil leaks, cooling system issues, and various electronic problems, and some automatic transmissions can show rough or hesitant shifting. A proper pre-purchase inspection is absolutely worth the money here. Find a clean CTS with good records, the right engine, and evidence that the previous owner actually maintained it, and you can get a seriously impressive luxury sedan for a fraction of what it cost new. This one is for the buyer who wants Cadillac comfort but still enjoys driving. But maybe you don't care about sporty handling at all. Maybe you want something simpler, softer, and old-school Cadillac. If that sounds like you, number 3 gets very interesting. At number 3, we have the 2006 to 2011 Cadillac DTS. And yes, we're going a little older for this one because the DTS represents something Cadillac simply doesn't build anymore. This is old-school American luxury. A big body, A huge interior, soft seats, a smooth highway ride, and a naturally aspirated V8 under the hood. The DTS uses Cadillac's 4.6-liter Northstar V8. And before you run away just because you heard the word Northstar, there's an important distinction. The later Northstar engines found in the DTS benefited from revisions compared with the earlier versions that gave this engine family its infamous reputation. That doesn't mean you should buy one without an inspection. Cooling system condition is critical, and you should check carefully for coolant leaks, oil leaks, overheating history, and any signs the car has been neglected. These cars are also getting older, so suspension components, engine mounts, electronics, and other age-related repairs matter just as much as the engine itself. I'd focus on later, well-maintained examples, ideally from the final years of production, with documented service history. The DTS makes the most sense for someone who values comfort over handling and wants that traditional Cadillac experience for very little money. Find a clean one, and it can be an incredible highway cruiser, but buy a neglected one simply because it's cheap, and you may quickly understand why pre-purchase inspections matters. Now, number 2 gives you a much newer interpretation of affordable Cadillac luxury. And for many buyers, it may be the sweet spot of this entire list. At number 2, we have the 2016 to 2019 Cadillac ATS. This is one of the most underrated used Cadillacs because it gives you sharp styling, rear-wheel drive balance, a premium cabin, and genuinely entertaining handling without the used prices you'll often see on comparable German luxury sedans. For most buyers, the 2.0-liter turbo is the version you'll see most often, while the naturally aspirated 3.6-liter V6 offers more power without relying on a turbocharger. If long-term simplicity is your priority, a well-maintained 3.6 can be especially appealing, but maintenance history matters with either engine. Before buying, check the Q touchscreen for cracking, ghost touches, or delamination. Make sure every electronic feature works, and pay close attention to how the transmission behaves during the test drive. Some later ATS models use GM's 8-speed automatic, which has a reputation for shuddering or rough operation in certain vehicles, so any vibration or strange shifting deserves investigation before you buy. Also inspect for cooling system leaks, suspension wear, and signs that a previous owner drove the car hard. I generally focus on the later 2016 through 2019 cars with strong service records, rather than simply hunting for the cheapest ATS online. This Cadillac is for someone who wants a smaller luxury sedan that actually feels sporty, looks expensive, and doesn't disappear into a parking lot full of BMWs. But number 1 is the Cadillac I'd choose for the buyer who cares less about carving corners and more about getting the best combination of comfort, value, and everyday usability. At number 1, we're coming back to the Cadillac XTS, but this time specifically the later 2017 to 2019 models. And there's a reason these deserve special attention. By this point, the XTS had been on the market for several years, yet it still delivered exactly what many used Cadillac buyers actually want: a spacious cabin, excellent highway comfort, plenty of equipment, a huge trunk, and styling that still has real presence. For the smartest used buy, I'd stick with the standard naturally aspirated 3.6-liter V6 rather than the twin-turbo V-Sport. You give up some performance, but for someone shopping for affordable luxury, simplicity matters more than winning a stoplight race. Of course, the XTS still has its watchouts. The CU infotainment system remains something you need to test carefully, and higher mileage examples can need suspension work that isn't cheap. Check for oil and coolant leaks, listen carefully during a cold start, make sure the transmission shifts smoothly, and verify that all the electronic features actually work. Service history is especially important because a beautiful interior can hide years of neglected maintenance. The XTS is for the buyer who wants a comfortable American luxury sedan rather than a sports sedan pretending to be one. Find a clean later example with the 3.6 V6 and good records, and you can get a lot of Cadillac for surprisingly little money. But now we need to flip this list around, because not every cheap Cadillac is a bargain. In fact, the next 3 can look incredibly tempting precisely because they've become so affordable. And that's where buyers can get into trouble. Now we're getting into the Cadillacs I'd be much more careful about. Starting with the early 2013 to 2015 ATS equipped with the 2.0-liter turbo. And this one is frustrating because the ATS itself is a genuinely good car. It looks sharp, handles extremely well, and today you can find early examples at prices that make them look like incredible bargains. But cheap doesn't automatically mean smart. Early 2.0T cars have enough reported engine and turbo-related concerns that maintenance history becomes absolutely critical, and neglected examples can quickly erase whatever you saved on the purchase price. Before buying one, listen carefully during a cold start, look for smoke or unusual noises, check for oil and coolant leaks, and make sure there are no warning lights or signs of previous overheating. You also need to test the Q infotainment system carefully, because screen failures are another familiar Cadillac headache from this era. None of this means every 2013 to 2015 ATS 2.0T is going to fail, and a properly maintained example can still be a good car. But when later ATS models are available, I wouldn't choose an early 2.0T simply because it's a few $1,000s cheaper. This is exactly the kind of used luxury car where buying the cheapest example can become the most expensive decision. And unfortunately, the next Cadillac has an even bigger reputation problem hiding underneath that luxury badge. At number 2 on the avoid list is the first-generation Cadillac SRX, especially 2004 to 2009 models equipped with the 3.6-liter V6. On paper, this thing looks like a used luxury bargain. Cadillac styling, plenty of space, available all-wheel drive, and prices that can be almost suspiciously low today. And that last part should get your attention. Early versions of GM's 3.6-liter V6 developed a reputation for timing chain problems, particularly when oil changes were neglected or oil levels were allowed to get too low. Once timing chain issues appear, what looked like a cheap Cadillac can become an expensive project very quickly. Before considering one, listen for rattling during a cold start. Check for a check engine light. Review the maintenance records carefully and verify that the engine has been consistently serviced. Age creates another problem because these SRXs can also need suspension, electrical, cooling system, and all-wheel drive repairs depending on condition and mileage. A clean, properly maintained SRX isn't automatically a bad vehicle, but there are simply newer and safer Cadillac choices for most used buyers. If you're looking at one because the purchase price seems unbelievably cheap, remember that depreciation doesn't make complicated repairs disappear. And number 1 is even more tempting because it delivers the classic Cadillac experience people love, but it comes from an era with one mechanical problem that became almost legendary. At number 1 on the avoid list is the 1997 to 2003 Cadillac DeVille. And this is probably one of the most tempting cheap Cadillacs you can find because it gives you everything people remember about old-school American luxury. A huge interior, soft seats, effortless highway cruising, and a 4.6-liter Northstar V8 that feels smooth and powerful when everything is working properly. The problem is that earlier Northstar engines became notorious for head gasket failures related to head bolt thread problems in the aluminum engine block. When that happens, overheating and coolant loss can follow, and repairing it properly can be a major job compared with what the car itself is worth today. That's why a beautiful DeVille with low mileage and a suspiciously low asking price shouldn't automatically feel like a bargain. Check the cooling system carefully, watch the temperature during a long test drive, look for unexplained coolant loss, and never assume that a previous overheating problem was permanently solved just because the car drives fine for 10 minutes. You also have to remember that these cars are now more than 2 decades old, so suspension, electronics, seals, hoses, and other age-related components can add to the ownership bill. The DeVille can still be a fantastic enthusiast car for someone who understands the risks and finds an exceptionally well-maintained example, especially one with documented major repairs. But for the average buyer looking for dependable, affordable luxury, there are much safer Cadillacs to put in your driveway. And that really sums up this entire list. A cheap Cadillac can be an incredible amount of car for the money, But the badge, the leather, and the low price should never matter more than the engine, the service history, and a proper pre-purchase inspection. So which Cadillac would you trust with your own money, and which one would you stay away from? Let me know in the comments. And if you want more used luxury cars that give you the comfort and status without destroying your wallet, subscribe to Ignition News 89. I'll see you in the next one.